fire. If you're not on fire, just drive back to the pit.
It is Chris Reed.
Oh my God.
He's in. Here we are at Cadwell Park, apparently the UK's answer to the Nürburgring. We're here this weekend in the EnduroKA and the Trackday Trophy and Trackday Championship. I'm just racing in the Trackday Trophy, Chris is in the Championship race, and then we're all assisting, all hands on deck as Wolf Motorsport to get this KA to the end of a 6-hour race. As you can see, our lovely setup today. We've actually got 2 new liveries on the car with the Wolf Motorsport mouth. A little bit of synergy for you right there. So we've got Mum's old car and our friend Sam Luke's old car. So that's how we go racing. If you're friends with us long enough, we'll end up stealing your car and taking it to a racetrack. So far we've done a couple of laps, we've spat a drive shaft out in the Mini, and then we've just changed the other one. It's the curb here in the last 2 corners, very high, and when you go up in the air and land with that much lock on, trying to put the power on, it doesn't like it. Anyway, we've spat a drive shaft out, we've just changed the other one for precaution. Lunch break now, so I'm gonna pound back some iced lattes before getting ready to another session. Right, let's get ready for our first laps of Cadwell Park.
Hi mate.
Yes, you?
I'm all good, thank you very much.
Have the rears got some temperature in them?
No, they're cold.
Great.
Exactly.
Letting the lollipop person send me out because you come straight out onto the racing line on the second half of the circuit and straight into the bendy wooded section. This has to be one of my favourite tracks. Honestly, it's like someone plonked a roller coaster in the middle of a forest. Definitely a bit more of a bike track, very narrow, but I think it works so well in everything I've driven around here, including the GT4 Ginetta. Right, let's actually play through one of the fast laps after I got the heat in the rears. So pulling into 4th on the way into Coppice, this was flat just, I think I had slight lift there, the car moves around a little bit, down into 3rd, the hill slows you down a little bit. This was a little bit loose going around here, but you need to get a really good exit out of Charlie's down Park Straight. We were running quite old tyres at this point, so the car was moving about and I was trying to figure out the best gears. You'll see here I'm in 3rd for a lot of them when I should have gone down to 2nd. Park corner though, again another crucial corner as you head into Chris Curve. A little bit loose on entry here, but if you hug the inside and let it bleed out, the car wants to go to 4th, but I just left it in 3rd as I started backing off for the notorious gooseneck. Get the car settled and then accelerate through it. Being front wheel drive, the more throttle, the more steady the car is. Again, through Mansfield, I left it in 3rd. Later on in the day I was in 2nd gear, which was gaining me a good 3 or 4 attempts before braking into the mountain. Likewise into here, just testing different gears, seeing if 3rd would be okay. It's obviously a little bit trickier to get it into 2nd. Heading into the Hall Bends, absolutely awesome section of circuit. Definitely had to go into 2nd for here, otherwise you just have no power on the exit. Then the very important barn corner. If you screw this up, it hurts you all the way through turns 1, 2, 3 and 4. But that is a lap of one of my fave circuits. Now it's a good time to do a little bit of coaching with the KA chaps. 10 laps in you, because then it's good to go through some data after. I'm going to sort of... Sam? Can you whack that in the KA for me, please? And that will give you the best possible run down the straight.
Yeah.
Because now look how tight you're making this corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I've
So
just
not
missed the
close enough
apex. Nice, nice, nice. Not nice. Oh my god. Hell.
Did you hear me? And I was like, right, let's go. That scared the shit out of me.
If this doesn't get me sponsorship, I don't know what will. Bingo. Saturday morning, no KA races today, just the Trackday Trophy and Championship. Okay, so we've been at Cadwell for about an hour. Car's already gone out and the exhaust has gone. Chris, what actually happened? Oh, good. All right. I'll input that segment of footage in now. What happened?
Don't know, just smoke flooding out into the cockpit.
Jesus. Yeah, so that's what happened.
It may have been that it's leaked. Hit the exhaust and just
doing like
evaporated.
I could smell it and I was like, oh, it's probably the car in front.
Did the car not get louder and then it happened?
No, I don't think it's exhaust related.
Okay.
I don't. Like, obviously, we know it's blowing. And
Yeah.
It's just loud.
I didn't know it was a bit louder. But then
Where did you pull off?
turn 3, like exit of turn 3.
You couldn't have carried on.
Well, I said you said pull off, and then you were like drive it back.
If you're not on fire, just drive back to the pits, Chris.
So but they'd already said get out of the car. I was like, I'm not just gonna speed away.
Yeah.
They're like get out of the car, just will speed.
You've got to beat that out now.
That's right.
Beep you.
Car prep ready to start from the back. Now the long walk into the middle of the pits where you get trapped in. Let's watch the start of Chris's race, and by the title of this, I think you know how it's going to go.
Oh, fire.
Where that car is. It is Chris Reed, yeah, he's not come through. Shuffle car is. We'll be able to.
Right, so current update is Chris set on fire or potentially got very smoky, so he's pulled off at turn 1 of the first corner, and me and the Sams can't get back over because of the bloody gate, so we now need to sit and enjoy Trackday Trophy at Cadwell Park for 50 minutes before we can go and sink a few pints. Now luckily the damage wasn't too bad. The Marshall set a fire extinguisher off, which why it looks a little bit messy, and literally set the V-box alight. And now you can listen to all three of us waffle on about should we race or should we not race in the race coming up in about 2 hours.
I'm not happy. It's going to set light. It's going to set light to the whole thing.
But it won't set like now.
Well, there's no heat shield there.
Exactly.
The thing that protects the driver from the heat is now no longer there. You're right, that Chris.
What are you saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
So we race it.
I mean, if you sign a waiver that says car may catch fire again,
Basically, put your
fireproof socks on.
just the socks, nothing else.
Come to start.
I don't mind starting that. Wanna grab an extinguisher?
So very unfortunately that is day done for us. Chris managed to do a warm-up lap and the first couple of corners, and then the bit that we bought for the car that was meant to not set the car on fire actually set the car on fire, so not ideal. But we've still got a day of racing tomorrow in the KA. Neither of me and Chris are racing, but we're obviously looking after Katie, Stuart and Dan in the car. So it's a 6-hour race and we've never finished it before, so fingers crossed we can finish it. I really hope that's not famous last words. Sam has brought the Cadwell curse with him. Last bit of KA prep Sunday morning and a few little notes from me to the drivers. We'll get you out of the car and then that's your job done. You don't need to think about it, but we won't be stopping you here for tyre pressures because we can do it there. Anyway, it's lights out and away we go on a KA race, and there is millions of them. A couple of little check-ins with Katie to make sure she's all right.
Okay, cheers. Everything okay? You're good?
And while she cracks on, I can give some notes to the other drivers. The second half of the lap is musty. First half of the lap just needs to be neater. Just don't dip a wheel on the grass because it just f***s you the whole way up the next bit. Pit stop number 1 at the end of a 2-hour stint. Need to brim the car again, drive her out, drive her in, make sure they're tight and comfortable in the car, radio plugged in, make sure the tyres aren't overheating, reset all the pressures, make sure he's okay, and get him going for his 2-hour stint. Well done, guys. Oh, he's in.
Yeah.
So he's just off the brake, commit take more speed in. There's half a second there.
Okay. Quite a nice bit actually, to be fair.
Yeah, for you.
Last driver change coming up now. Only a couple of hours to go. Again, get him strapped in, send him on his way. Again, Stuart likewise, up to speed. He was the fastest of the three, to be fair. Absolutely monstering those curves out the back. But that's what a KA is for, right? I must say, I think the KA is one of the best cars to drive around this circuit. And I'm not just saying that, I think it's because it's a bit of a bike track, it works quite well.
Cool, you got the sun today.
Just take your head off. There we go.
Oh my god.
See if we can get a team.
Film, yeah.
That's my job to show you, Mum. I've been watching for 6 hours, mate. Bit on that pitbull.
Do you watch me? Of course I watched you.
So that is the end to our Cadwell chaos. We've had no racing on Saturday between me and Chris after the car fire. KA finished. We had 2 1-minute penalties, which was a bit of a bummer, but the guys drove really well, purely based on my coaching. But yeah, so it was actually ended up being quite a good day in the end. The KA looks dented to so we need to, when I say we, I mean Sam and Sam over there will need to make that look good as new for the next race. So over to you, lads.